The chat. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Saturday, January 20th. Good
Don't
morning.
never stop
Welcome
if you want to
to
be
your
on top.
Saturday
Yeah.
morning.
Tap, tap, tap in.
All right, let me get the doors open for
Tap, tap, tap
everyone.
in.
It is time for Saturday morning tap-in.
Tap, tap, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in.
How was your
Tap,
week?
tap, tap in.
How was your week? All right. We can get this started. Copy the screen here. Fingers crossed, Destiny. Fingers crossed. Okay, and no. Try this again.
Tap, tap, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Let's see if we
Tap,
can
tap,
get
tap
this
in.
one. So I think we're gonna have to go live, Destiny,
Tap,
the
tap, tap
old-fashioned
in.
way.
Tap, tap, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in.
Are you getting that bubble on top of the screen
Tap,
that
tap,
you saw
tap
before?
in.
I think in the chat. All right. Let's see. Gonna work. Not work.
Tap, tap, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in.
Wait till I tell y'all what the word is for today. It's gonna really
Don't
make
never
sense.
stop if you want to be on top. Yeah. Tap, tap, tap in.
And what do we got? Need help with any? No, are you getting that bubble up top again about Instagram? Welcome to those who are here. Welcome. We are just getting situated.
Tap, tap,
No,
in.
you don't have that. Okay, cool. We're just getting situated here
Tap, tap, tap in.
with trying to get Instagram online.
Tap, tap, tap in.
I can see YouTube is online. Welcome to those who are joining us on YouTube. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I wonder if there's something so simple that I'm missing. All right, that was it. All right, so I've tried it at least 3 times. Definitely get ready to see it from the phone. Three, two, one. We're live on Instagram. Welcome to the Saturday Morning Tap in Instagram, people, Instagram family. Still working through some technology challenges, but we're here. Hey, Destiny. Hey, you're the best. You're the best. What's up? What's up, Ekron? Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. Welcome, L.W. Carter. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in.
Never stop if you want to be
Y'all,
on
let me
top.
tell you. Thank you so much, Lady D. I got you in my ear. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, great. And we see that I am live on Facebook. Woo, Lord, all the things. What intentions y'all want to set today? Let's start putting them in the chat. Let's start putting them in the chat, y'all. What offering are we giving to each other today? Awesome. Okay, cool. All right, Destiny, give me a thumbs up. Everything good on your side? Yes. Okay, okay. Hey, hiya. Is it Conk? Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is finally time to get this party started. Yes. All right, go ahead and take me down, lady. Take me down. Thank you. Y'all, welcome to Saturday Morning Tap-In. I am your host, Shamika Cotton. I am an actor and entrepreneur and artist, just in general. And this is a Saturday Morning Tap-In where we believe that a little bit of intentionality goes a long way. So what we do is we come together every Saturday and we set an intention. We set an intention together collectively, really tapping into that power of community, because that was my word for 2023 that really got me to where I am today, as community, being a part of communities that keep the fire inside of me alive, that really inspire me. Good morning, Sue. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. Good morning, Rhonda. Good to see you again. Good morning, Shelton Mom 15. Good morning, Freddie Fulton. What you up to these days? Welcome to the Saturday morning tap-in. So, what intention is on your heart today to set? I know what mine is, but I'm curious to hear what you all want to activate in terms of intention for today. Good morning, K Blue Lash Artist. Welcome back to your Saturday morning tap-in. How's you all's week been? Anything exciting happen? Good morning, Brees. Good morning. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. Good morning. Good morning. So thank y'all. Thank y'all for always coming on Saturdays to tap in with me. I really appreciate y'all. I really appreciate your presence. Because it just really fills me and it fuels me. Good morning, Neek. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. So what's the week been like for y'all? For me, this week has been a lot of time to really focus and get some work done here in Brooklyn. K Blue says we finally got some measurable snow. It's beautiful. Yeah, we got snow here in New York as well. Probably, I don't know if we got as much as you got though. But we did, and we still have some snow out there because it's been cold. This week has been really cold here in New York. Winter is wintering. Okay, winter is doing its thing. But yeah, this week was full of auditions, self-tapes, things like that. So just really busy, now that the strike is over, everyone's back up and running. And so the business has resumed. That pace that I'm used to has resumed. Neek says, what you say, Neek? We've been over in Mississippi. We're finally able to move around. In Mississippi, I feel so. I'm guessing that the weather is pretty nice there, or is it cold for you all? Y'all in those southern states is be like, oh, it's cold. It's 60 degrees. It's freezing. Let me tell you, it's like 19 degrees right now. But guess what? Oh, you've been over in ice? Yeah. Mississippi with ice? I would have never thought that. I would have never thought y'all would get ice. Well, yes. Okay. Well, I guess everybody is getting this chill. Not that I'm a weather person, but I guess the cold front is moving across wherever it's moving across. Okay. Shelton, this week I went back to the gym since I took off 2 months. LOL. Now I'm sore. Welcome to that pain that says, "Oh, I was in the gym getting it in." So what I found out that works for me, because I had some soreness too this week, okay? Because I ran out of my protein drink. So usually when I drink my protein, it helps me recover so that I'm not as sore. So yeah, this week I discovered a temporary protein, and I think it was called like lean muscle or something like that. It was cookies and cream. It was delicious. But thank God I had that, because the workout that I did yesterday, I was like, I'm gonna feel this if I don't get this protein shake in. But Shelton Mom, congratulations. Yes, congratulations. An acquired taste. Courtney. Hi, Courtney. Welcome to the Saturday Morning Tap In. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. Bree said self-tapes all week. Are you loving the self-tapes? Are you loving the auditions? Are you loving flexing your actor muscle? I tell you, I love it. I love it. I love watching my self-tapes too. I do. I mean, hey, if I don't love watching myself, how's anybody else gonna love watching me? Okay. K Blue says you're gonna be so busy. I love it. Yes, so busy. And guess what? I'll be able to share that with you all. As a matter of fact, next week's Saturday Morning Tap In will be happening in Los Angeles, because I'm going to LA next week, starting on Thursday. I'll be there for the weekend. So the tap in starts at 9:30 Eastern time. So at 6:30 LA, I'll be up doing the tap in, but I won't have any jet lag because I only have been there for a couple of days. So I'll still be on Eastern time. All right. So what's up, Twan? What's up, cousin? Hey, thank you for stopping by the Saturday Morning Tap In. Shelton Mom 15. Your name is Shamika. How come you never told me this? What's up, Meek Meek? Hey, why you ain't never tell me that? I'm so glad to know that. Awesome. All right. K Blue says, thank you for keeping your tap ins with us amidst your work schedule. Thank y'all for continuing to show up. I'm here. This is my commitment, you know. I'm committed to this because I know that it's going to help me grow, right? Working on creating more consistency and regularity in my life. And I realized that one way I could do that is to make a commitment to do something for a certain amount of time and then show up. And especially for a commitment like this, it's going to require me to be out of my comfort zone. And so knowing the dynamic of comfort zones and how that works, whenever you have to push yourself out of your comfort zone, that's raising your vibration. You grow, right? It's like you doing training at the gym, right? You're forcing yourself to grow. But yeah. I love coming here. It always is such a magical time. And so I'll go ahead and start with the intention for today, right? It's a brain break. Okay. I love that. K Blue says, I'm not sure about others, but this is one of my brain breaks. I love it. See, I love that I can be of service to give your brain a break. I love that. That's what it's about. That's what I want. I want the work that I do, the art that I do, the ways that I show up to have impact. So that really means a lot, K Blue. Thank you so much for sharing that. And Bree said, absolutely. All right. So today, the intention I got, and let me tell you, we used to do this thing. What's up, Miss Tasha? Welcome to your Saturday Morning Tap In. Look, y'all see I'm giving y'all these guns, right? Y'all see these guns? I'm working out, so y'all go get these arms. Get into it. All right, okay, I quit. I'm serious. So we used to do this thing where at the beginning of every year, we would pull these angel cards. we would do this at the studio where I studied. It was kind of like a way for us um, to find a word that was going to inspire us for the year. And I remember doing it. I would just get so excited, right? Like, ooh, I'm gonna pick a word like prosperity or creativity or something very like just like affirming, right? And let me tell you, when I got this word that I'm about to set for the intention today, I would be like, oh. Because invariably, every time I got that word, in my mind, it said, it's not going to happen this year. And I would just feel so down, like, really? So, what is that word that we are going to set the intention for today? Because the word, this is the word. The word is patience. Oh, is there anybody else that when you hear somebody tell you to be patient, that you kind of like cringe, like, oh, I don't want that word. But patience is the intention that we're going to set today. I didn't pick the word, y'all. The word was given to me, and I'm just going to embrace it and know that it is something that we all need. It's something. Okay, Meek said yes. You hear the word patience, you just like, I turn into like a 2-year-old, just have a whole tantrum. Like, how dare you tell me to be patient? I've already been patient. How much more patient can I be? Right? And so we're going to set the intention for patience. Bree says, yes, but patience is always necessary. And that's the first thing that we have to remember, is that patience, it's going to require you to breathe. So let's just take a moment to just have a nice inhale. Whew. Right? Because I really feel like, I believe that I'm called to do great things, and this is a part of it. I believe that you are here because you too are also called to do wonderful things, right? And those things require us to really think big, right? And it also requires us to go inside and listen to that still small voice, to be led, right? And sometimes we think we know the way that it's supposed to go. And then we run into an obstacle, or things are not happening on the timeline that we thought. And it's because we didn't have the big picture, right? There are going to be some things that there are going to be some goals and some deadlines that you set. But also with patience comes the ability to be still, to breathe, to go within and say, you know what? Okay, I don't know it all. But there is an inner wisdom within me that has something else to tell me, right? With patience comes the need to be flexible. Flexibility, right? And when I heard the word patience this morning, I also heard be patient with yourself, Shamika. I'm like, who is talking here? Who is talking to me? How dare you? But I breathed that in. I took a moment just to breathe it in, and I was like, yeah, you're right. Having all these deadlines and goals and things, it's like, yes, I do push myself, right? And when things are not happening the way that I envision them to happen, I might have the tendency to be like, come on, Shamika, just do it, just do it, just do it, just do it. But today, the voice said, patience. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with the process. And trust. Right? Ooh, is that another? Like, these are words that I'm telling you, like when I hear these words, especially when I'm thinking about goals and stuff, these words can really make you uncomfortable. Trust. Trust the process. Oh, trust the journey. My God, right? Be flexible. No, but I want it my way. Why do I have to be flexible? Because flexibility is the key to life. You have to be flexible. Even the tallest structures are flexible. There is room for it to move and go with the flow. You got to be flexible. All right. So, how was that landing for you all? I see some hearts coming in. Shelton Mom 15 says, that's right. You better preach. Hey, I'm just sharing the word that came to me this morning because I was like, I guess the word gonna be faith again because I don't know. And then it was like, boop, as I said, trust. I'm always with you. And something that I thought about when I thought of patience, there's this verse in the Bible, and this is a verse that I'd be like, pass, next. Let patience have its perfect work in you. You know, those things that you read, you be like, where's the good stuff at? I come that you might have life more abundant. That part right there, right? Give me that part. But there is a work that patience has within us. Because we have to make peace with the patience, with that feeling of that's calling us to hear, be patient. We have to make peace with it. Good morning, Amber. Welcome to the Saturday morning tap-in. How are you? We are talking about patience. And when you can get patient, that doesn't mean don't do anything. Right? That means go within and find some peace in there, find some calmness. And so with that being said, I've gone on for quite some time about patience. We are going to set the intention today for patience. Okay? And smell my candle, right? Because remember I said patience is all about breathing, trusting. It's all about the breath. So just take a moment, everybody, just to get settled wherever you are. Patience requires us to let go of how we thought something should go. So we're inhaling and letting go. We're letting go of anything that came before this moment. Letting go of anything that we may think is coming after this moment because we really don't know what's coming after this moment. Being fully present in this moment. Sue says patience is a virtue. Talk about them virtues, right? We're breathing into patience. That's all we're doing, y'all. We're just getting patient. I am patient. Bree said, give grace to ourselves. Absolutely. Come on, y'all. Preach back to me. This is why I show up on Saturday morning, because y'all give back to me as well. Grace. I am patient. And sometimes when we say a word, we feel it in our body kind of tense up. So check in as you breathe in and let go and just, I am patient. And if you have a hard time saying I am patient, how about I'm willing to be patient? Ooh, okay. Just being willing. Just being willing. I'm willing to learn how to be more patient. Just breathe that in. Okay. Thank you, Amber, for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. Patience. One more, just I am patient. Check in whether you're sitting in your chair or lying down. Check in and see if you're holding any tension in any other part of your body. Just let it go. Are you holding on to something? Sometimes We might be holding on something into our mind and it is manifesting itself in our hands or in our feet. Are you clenching your jaw? Let it go. Whew, be patient. Everything that you need is right here in this moment. You have everything you need. You are in the right place at the right time. I am patient. Yes. All right. So we have set our intention for the day. I really feel like setting that intention for patience kind of cleared out the cobwebs inside, that static, that resistance to anything that might be causing impatience. Just breathing into, I am patient. Just saying that clears the way for us to hear what we need to hear to help us be patient, to give us that next thing that we need to do or hear or say. Where do we need to go? I am patient. I trust the process, and I am patient with myself. Because ultimately, these intentions are changing us inside. All right. All right. Let's see. Hold on. Wait. Let's see. Okay, let's see. K Blue says we may need a couple of rounds of box breathing with today's intention. You know what? I'm going to set my timer. Good morning, Miss Red. I'm going to set my timer for 1 minute. Y'all know how to do the box breathing. Box breathing is where you inhale for 4 seconds, you hold it for 4 seconds, you exhale for 4 seconds, and then you hold for 4 seconds before the inhale, and then you inhale for 4 seconds, right? So that's one tool for that we can use for breathing, right? Or we can just breathe. And so I am going to take the cue from K Blue. We're not going to do the full 5-minute box breathing. But that was on my mind today. Like, oh, do we want to do some box breathing? I was like, maybe not, but actually maybe just a little bit. So I'm going to set my timer. 1 minute. Let's just take a moment and sit with patience, that intention. All right. We begin. However you need to breathe, you can do box breathing or you can just breathe comfortably. Patience. Letting patience have its perfect work in you. Patience. Patience. That was a powerful 1 minute. K Blue, thank you so much for suggesting that. Good morning, MJ. Prayers to you, praying with you, knowing that you are healing, that your health is manifesting right now in, as, and through you in every part of your body. MJ is one of my fellow prayer warriors. We are a part of the Up Church Prayer Chaplains, which is something that I thought about when I was focusing on patience. It's something about getting still and just holding one thing simply in your mind. And even if you find that your mind strays and then you come back, it just really opens up a space for you to hear a word. Thank you, K Blue. And speaking of being a prayer chaplain, there's something that we do, like we have to do training in order to do that. And there's this exercise that we do in our training, which is you give your partner in this exercise one word that you want them to hold for you. And you tell your partner what that word is. And together, you just focus on that word for the other person, knowing that whatever it is that is included with that word for that person, that they are receiving in this moment exactly what they need. It teaches us the power of holding space with someone, which has really helped me in terms of structuring my company, structuring the internship program, understanding the power and the importance of holding space. And as I was focusing on that 1 minute of holding space for the word patience, I'm gonna be real transparent, y'all, because y'all think I'm up here, I don't know, y'all don't, but just some people, in case you think that I got this all figured out and I'm perfect just because I'm up here telling you all about this. No, 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 no. I still have to do the work. I'm very human, right? Y'all know I'm running this show and I got Lady D in the background helping me. And so when I'm sitting there for that 1 minute holding patience, my mind was kind of racing a little bit. Okay. It was like, okay, but what if people are logging off? Should I say something else so they can know that we're doing patience? Should I be doing this or that? And I heard the still small voice remind me of the exercise that we do in chaplain training, where you just hold the space with them. That's it. Knowing that whoever is on the other side of that, they're getting what they need to get. So I know that you all who are here was like, okay, I can just focus. I'm just going to hold this space of patience with them. I can let go of everything else. And then I was able to let go and be fully present and to start to feel that connection that we have, that power in our connection, because we are all so connected, right? Case in point, people are like, I needed that today, or, or this is really resonating for me, because there are no coincidences, right? We are all connected. Good morning, Robin. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. Good morning, Nick. Chasing the bread. I hear you. I hear you. All right. So thank you all so much for holding that space with me. Thank you for allowing me to hold this space with you all. It's really a symbiotic thing that we're doing here. Good morning, Nigerian Nightmare 45. That's quite a name, Nigerian Nightmare. So last week, good morning, Nora. Hey, good morning. Welcome to the Saturday morning tap-in. I'm so glad that you're stopping by. So last week, I gave a little bit of homework. I just really gave y'all something to think about. And I asked you to pay attention or think about, what is your pattern of success? What is your pattern of success? Were any of you able to think about, what are the things that usually happen that lead to me having a successful day? Or what are the things that usually happen that lead to me receiving something or accomplishing a goal? Right? Did you all get a chance to think about that? And for those of you who are like, well, I don't really understand the question, I'm going to give you an example of how that works in my life. Nigerian Nightmare 45 says, love watching these lives. Where's that crying emoji? Thank you so much. That really moves me. Oh, every time y'all tell me that y'all love this, and every time y'all just show up and put the hearts in the chat or just say good morning, it really means a lot to me. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, pattern of success. Case and point. So I told you I was going to tell y'all about how I ended up booking The Wire, right? One of the greatest TV shows in history. Okay. So there was a time before we had streaming platforms. We just had like HBO on demand, right? And that was a time in my life where I had cable. Okay. I had cable. I was able to pay my cable bill at that time. And so I had cable and I was able to watch The Wire on demand. And so I'm going to be real honest. I was late to the party. I was late to the Wire party. So there was all this talk about this show, The Wire, that was happening in Baltimore. It's all this talk amongst the actors in New York, like, they're taping this show. A lot of New York actors were going, to Baltimore to work. And I heard about it, but I was like, oh, okay. And so the first season came out and I didn't watch it because there was still other things that I was doing, right? It hadn't quite landed in my world yet. And it wasn't until season 2 that I started watching. Also, there was a break in between season 1 and season 2. If those of you who watch The Wire in real time remember, there was quite a substantial break before season 2 came back. Like there was a pause, and I don't really remember why that pause happened, but it took a little while for The Wire to really catch on. But let me tell you, baby, season 2 is when I started watching. And so, and when I started watching, I started binging it. And so I was up late at night just watching. I should have been sleeping, okay? Watching episodes back to back. I was watching so much The Wire that I started to think everywhere I went that I was seeing people from the show. I would go to the post office and be like, ain't that so-and-so that I just saw on The Wire? But guess what? Sometimes I was seeing the actors. Okay, I'm going to be real honest. Sometimes I was seeing the actors. K Blue says, yes, you remember that there was a pause. Thank you so much. Right. And so when I saw that show, I was like, okay, all right. Now I heard that people was getting on this show, but now I want to get on this show. And so I started sending postcards to the casting director, Pat Moran in Baltimore, to let her know what I was doing. So back in the day, there was this thing that you would do as an actor. You would get postcards made. And you would always send the casting directors and agents, because at the time, I didn't have a steady agent. I was freelancing with managers and freelancing with agencies, but I wanted to be exclusive, right? And so I was postcarding everybody like, okay, well, I just booked this play. I'm doing this play at Classical Theater of Harlem, or I'm doing this play at different places, around New York. The Producers Club. Let me tell y'all, like, yes, for those who are in New York, y'all know the Producers Club. Yes, I was doing plays there because that was early in my career. I just wanted to work. Okay. So I would always just postcard them and let them know what I was doing. But I was still just, watching the show. Now, mind you, I'm postcarding lots of people, right? Because that's what you're supposed to do. You got to send the ships out, right? All the ships may not come back, but if you don't send out any ships, nothing comes back to you, right? So there's that element of sending it out, letting it go, and then doing whatever else is next for you to do. All right. And so, I'm watching the show, binge watching it. I think I probably got up to, I think it was season 3, because I didn't come for season 4 and 5, right? I think somebody check my IMDb. No, anyway, but I was binging it, watching it, and just really, as I was watching the show, I was like imagining myself like, oh, I can't wait to get on that show. I'm gonna be a detective. Oh no, I'm gonna be somebody's girlfriend. I can really see myself being a girlfriend. They're gonna knock on my door and ask me questions or something like that. Or I'm gonna be a detective, or these are the thoughts that I had, right? All right. So this is what I'm thinking, right? So I'm immersed. My imagination is really being fed. I'm allowing myself to visualize being on the show. Cut to, all right, this is early in my career. So I'm also still working at temp assignments. Okay. So this is one day I happened to be starting a new temp assignment at this place called Cushman and Wakefield, right? I was working in their marketing department because that's what I do, right? And so I had just started working there, and there was this sister who was training me, and I cannot remember her name, but she was like, "Oh, so what do you do?" I said, "I'm an actor," right? And she was like, "Okay, so what kind of acting do you do?" I was like, "Well, I want to do TV, film, theater. I want to do it all." And I said, "But there's this show that I really want to work on, this show called The Wire. I've been watching it and I really want to work on that show. That's the kind of stuff that I want to do." Right. And so I didn't think nothing else about it, y'all. Okay. I just went on and she's showing me, okay, this is how you file the papers and this is how you update the website, all these different things. Right. And so I was like, okay, well, the day's over. I am heading to dance class because that's something that I like to do. I love to dance. And so also as an actor, I really believe, and my training was in theater, was in musical theater. That's my upbringing. So that's a part of keeping my instrument tuned up. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go to dance class right now. And I can't remember where I was taking dance class at, but that doesn't matter. So I'm heading to dance class, and I get to dance class and I look at my phone and there is a message. I listen to the message, and it's my manager at the time. My manager at the time was Chiquita. And she was like, "Shamika, we got this audition for you. It's tomorrow. You got to be in Baltimore." And I'm like, "It's for The Wire." I was like, "Oh my God, it's for The Wire," right? And I'm listening and listening, like, okay, so what's the character? Okay, here it goes. Her name is Michael's mom, Raylene Lee, and she has a drug problem. She's on crack and whatever else. And I was just like, that's not what I was envisioning. That's not what I was thinking. So then I started to get down, like, man, they're not going to cast me as this character. Like my one shot to get on The Wire, they're not going to cast me. My hair at that time was fabulous. Okay, let me tell y'all, I had this amazing bob cut. I had these nice chunks of blonde and brown. I had like this autumn streaks, okay, looking fat. I was like, how they going to cast this as a drug addict? But I said, you know what? Okay, Shamika, you're going to do this. You trained. You know what to do. And so I said, okay. So I came home. I don't even think I went to dance because I think I had to go home right away because I had to prepare because it was like the next day and I had to get to Baltimore. I had to figure out what train could I catch to get to Baltimore in time for this audition and then also still prepare. Good morning, Sans Toya. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap. And I'm talking about how I ended up on The Wire. And so I came home, I prepared the way that I was trained to prepare for physical conditions. And then next thing you know, long story short, I booked it. So I tell that story because when I look at that, I am able to recognize what my pattern of success is because it has happened multiple times. My first pattern of success is I'm usually immersed. I immerse myself in it some way with my imagination. Okay? I'm immersed in it. I'm really feeding myself all the time. And it's not like an obsession. It could be, I don't know. I think obsession or obsessive can kind of get like like a bad rep, but there's a healthy immersion, right? Where you're really studying something. You're fascinated by it. You can't get enough, right? So many facets to it, right? The next pattern for my success is being able to clearly state what I want. What do you want? I was very clear. I want to work on The Wire. That was the pattern. And then my third pattern is dance, movement, exercise. And I realized that early on that movement when I'm in dance classes, when I'm at the gym, I'm usually booking like this. Hey, I'm just saying. That's what I recognize as my pattern of success. And it has replicated itself over and over again. Is this landing? Does anyone else have any of these things that they recognize may work for them? Right? One, immersing yourself, really feeding your imagination. And that's why writing things down in your journal, that's one way to feed yourself. Creating vision boards, doing research, studying, doing things that are in alignment with that thing that you want to draw into your life. Turning on your inner magnetism. And I got to be careful because this time is going and we still have to do our journaling portion. While we're here, go ahead and put a number in the chat. So when we get to it, a number between 31 and 99. So we can pick our journaling prompt, right? So immersing myself, being clear on what I want, being able to say it clearly, and then get yourself moving. Movement that makes you feel good, right? Which is why I'm so obsessed about getting my dance class, my early 7 a.m. dance class happening. And I'm going to tell y'all, I'm getting so close. I've reached out to some amazing dancers to come in and give me a one-on-one dance lesson at between 7:30 and 8 o'clock. I've reached out to some dance studios, and I think I found one that I'm going to be able to use in the morning. It's going to be in Chinatown, so I have to go check out the studio space just to make sure that I'm going to have access to the studio. But the thing is, once you find out what your pattern of success is, keep doing it. And that was a thing for me. I used to have this mentality of arriving, right? Like I'll get to this level of success and arrive, right? And so I'm taking that down, Destiny. And so this idea of arriving. And so what happens is you arrive and then you just stop doing those things. And then you realize that after you've experienced this success is like, so if you arrived, what's next? Because you've stopped doing those things to get you to where you wanted to go. Am I the only one that's had this idea of arriving? Like, I have arrived. I'm going to tell y'all, arriving is a myth. We are constantly unfolding the same way nature does. Nature continues to unfold, continues to grow. It doesn't stop, right? Let me see what y'all are saying in these comments. Bree said, for me, it's creating a vision. Yes, writing it down and believing in myself. Thank you for sharing that, Breeze. Someone else may need to know that, okay? Could that be your pattern of success as well? Creating a vision, writing it down, believing in myself, okay? I love that. Good morning, Toya. You in the Windy City? I know it's cold there, okay? What else? K Blue says, yes, Breeze, writing it down. Bree said, I love that for you because Farrah's going to need some dance skills for season 3. Yeah, Farrah. Yeah, Farrah needs to work on her dance skills. I love that, Bree. Thank you so much. Yes. Toy says, keep going, growing, and pushing. Thank you. So Bree said yes. Are you saying yes to this idea of arriving? Barry, hey, Barry. Barry said, oh, okay, this is a way that the I have arrived also plays out. It comes in different ways for different people. Barry says, not the I have arrived. So nope. I used to believe in the breakout role. I'm going to get that one job. It's going to be my breakout role. I'm gonna get that one commercial, that one gig is gonna give me all this money and I can chill and just do right. I've had those thoughts too. Okay, y'all, I'm being transparent, okay? So when you find your pattern of success, and for those of you who may not have known what your pattern of success was, hopefully this conversation has you looking and just going back over what are the things that usually come before me, that usually come before something great happens, right? When I really accomplish a goal, what usually happens? How did I get there? Because what you want to do is replicate that over and over. That becomes your lifestyle, right? It's not like, oh, I'm going to work out, real hard for 3 months, and I get these guns, okay? And then I'm gonna chill. Let me tell you something about these guns. These guns will go back to be shuns. That was stupid. But you know what I'm saying? You gotta stay in the gym. It has to become a lifestyle. Success is a result of a lifestyle of habits that you commit to every day. Y'all, thank y'all for tolerating my crazy jokes and for being here. All right, so here we are. All right, so numbers. We got Nora said number 59. It's available. Okay, 59 is, okay, let me just write this down, that Nora. Here is the journal prompt for today. All right, and remember, we are going to journal for 10 minutes and 10 seconds. Why 10 minutes and 10 seconds? Because that's the name of my company, 1010 Talent and Creative Services, okay? So 10 minutes and 10 seconds. And what we do, the prompt gets you down on the page. But even if you answer the prompt, keep writing. Make a commitment to keep your hand moving across the page for 10 minutes and 10 seconds. You will be surprised at what comes out. Here we go. You ready for this, Lady D? Here we go. What's something you have easy access to that always improves your mood? And how has it improved your life? This is a good one. I mean, they're all good. They're journal prompts. But what's something you have easy access to that always improves your mood? And how has it improved your life? All right. Thank you, Nora, for giving us that number for the prompt. I'm setting my timer for 10 minutes and 10 seconds. We begin. We are journaling. Yes. Thank you, Lady D. You are so fast. What's up, Solo 6? We are journaling. What's something you have easy access to that always improves your mood? Thank you. Pinning it in the comments. Got it. We are journaling. Oh, thank you for the hearts. I'm so glad that y'all are here. What's up, Nicholas? Thank you for stopping by, Barry. I appreciate you. Read that script. Yes, I love it. Reading scripts. Another way to immerse yourself. Okay, journal prompt. What's something you have easy access to that always improves your mood? Mm. Good morning, Compu 101. Welcome to Saturday Morning Tap In. We are journaling. Mm. Mm-hmm. Wow. Mm. Yeah, I don't know about y'all, but this journal prompt is serving. 6 minutes remaining. We are journaling. Y'all journaling with me? Thank you. Hmm. Yeah. Welcome to my brown eyed girl. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. We are journaling. We're almost there. We're a little bit past the halfway mark. Hmm. Hmm. Welcome, Joe Public. Welcome, Devin. Or is it Devon Hicks? Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. What's up, 007? I see you. We are journaling. 3 minutes remaining. We're almost there. It never fails. When I get toward the end of the time, I get even more. I'm like, oh God, I got to write this down. I'm running out of time. Hmm. We are journaling. We're almost there. 45 seconds to go. Start wrapping it up. What's something you have easy access to that always improves your mood, and how has it improved your life? 20 seconds. That is time. All right, y'all. We did something wonderful for ourselves, something that really served us. We journaled. We allowed ourselves to get our thoughts out of our mind and onto the page so we could see what's going on in there. What's going on? What are you thinking about? Right? This prompt just gives you something to go in there and start to look around, right? What's something you have easy access to that always improves your mood? And how has it improved your life? What was that prompt like for you all? Did anything come up for anybody? Anyone have anything that they want to share? My commitment is always to share something that came up for me while I was writing in my journal. But I would love to hear if anything came up for you guys before I do mine, because I've already been talking a lot today. I want you all, and you all have been talking back to me as well. So yeah, and I know there's a slight delay, so I'll give you all a second to catch up. But yeah, this was a good one. When I started writing, just some little things like, okay, this helps my mood, and this helps my mood. But as I kept just pondering the question, then something that I really wanted to talk to you all about, which is in alignment with what we've been talking about today, which is patterns of success. All right. Okay. So I don't see anything in the chat. Okay. And sometimes you all are taking a moment to write it down, but if you write it, I'll make sure I read it. Okay. But for me, what this reminded me of, that really got me was, not to let yourself get so low, right? Because when I was thinking about the mood boosters, I was thinking about like those extreme situations where I have I catch myself in a mood, but I'm already in such a mood that it's really hard to reach for those things that help boost my mood, right? I remember those days. I remember those days when I've had those moments. And what I've learned is not to let myself get so low that I can't even reach for the things that boost my mood. And so, what I've learned to do, because not only what is my pattern of success, what is my pattern for having days that I feel good? I factor things into my life that I have to do every day, just to make sure I give myself good feelings, a good mood. I set myself up to be in a good mood, right? One of those things is my daily spiritual practice of prayer and meditation, reading something inspirational, right? So a book. I love reading. I just open up a book that I have that I'm reading, and something in there it's gonna tap something inside of me that brings me back to a good feeling, to remind me of who I am, right? Meditation, practicing meditation. And I say meditation is a practice because sometimes you may sit down and meditate and your mind wanders, and then you have to bring it back, and then it wanders and you practice bringing it back. So practicing and strengthening my meditation muscle, right? Which is also a form of practicing my concentration, strengthening my concentration, right? And so that was something that stood out to me. It's really making sure that you have those things in your life, in your daily routines that sets you up to feel good, right? I wrote down music, aromatherapy, exercise. I love my endorphins, dancing, you know, those things, walking outside makes me feel better. But I have to practice feeling good. And moods are a feeling. And that's why I'm always talking about a mood. Check in. How do you feel? You feel good right now? How'd you get there? So you can make sure you can get back there. You feel bad right now? Well, how'd you get there? What caused you to feel bad? So you don't do that again, right? Paying attention to how you feel, because our feelings are the magnetizing power that draws our life experiences to us. When you feel good, you draw more good things to you. When you feel bad, you have a tendency to continue draw more things that make you feel bad. So it's really important to pay attention to how you feel. And really, when you feel good, take a moment, feel it. Okay. All right. So let's see. What do we have here? I see you all were starting to write things here. Toy says, starting my day in prayer and meditation always sets me up for peace. There you go. Daily habits. Daily habits. Nora says, God, I've always believed, but not like I do today. Oh, wow. Yes. I know that all I have to do is take a minute and breathe and ask for guidance. Thank you, Nora. That's what I wrote, the last part. Okay. Thank you for bringing me back to what I wanted to say. And I always tell y'all, it's all in the breathing. It's one of the easiest things that we have to change our mood, to change how you feel. But you got to practice it, because in those moments where emotions are high, you have to know that, okay, I have this practice of breathing that I can go to that will bring me back. That's why we do our box breathing. We practice these things so that when we get in the ring, right, when we're on that stage, we can say, okay, what have I practiced? I've practiced getting into my breathing and to allow it to bring me back to present. I've practiced breathing to calm me down. I practiced breathing to get me back into a good space. Bree said, I start off thanking God. Hello, gratitude. Hello, how did I miss that one? Gratitude is a mood booster. Start writing down what you're grateful for. Watch your mood start to change. Right, Breeze? Gratitude is a vibration changer. Yes, yes. Well, all right. We have reached the end of our show today, but I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you all so much for showing up with me, for each other, for this community, for this silly little idea I had that I think I want to hold a space for people who are like-minded to tap in so that we can set some intentions and really tap into some motivation and inspiration. So thank you all for continuing to show up for me. It really means the world to me. And I will see you all next Saturday. I'm going to be in LA. Woo! It's going to be super early there, but it's all good. So I'll see you all. Thank you all so much for stopping by for Saturday morning tap in. Be well. Feel good.